Hello, I'm Personalbest. I'm just a person called Al who's trying his best, and this is the Comeback Project. This week feels different because it feels like I'm getting to the end of something. There's nowhere else to hide. 2 10K races in a week. Different courses, different terrains, different reasons for showing up. Everything I've been working for in this project gets tested here. This is it. No more training plans, no more theory, just me showing up twice when it matters. These runs don't decide just how fit I am. They decide whether this whole thing has been working or have I just been lying to myself. This is the biggest week of the project, and by the end of it, I'll know exactly where I stand. I'd normally say over to the workouts, but first it's over to the first race, then some workouts, then the final race. Over to you, Al.
Morning, Leeds. Dirty Leeds. You okay?
Dirty Leeds.
Just start out, don't go up too fast. This is what's about. For my sub 69 dude, I want to start off about 650 km pace. Then maybe push it towards the middle at 640. And if I can finish with the last 3, be even to me first 3, I'll be really happy. Even splits. All right, Vaughn, good luck. Negative splits, fantastic. Can you imagine being able to run negative splits? Currently run 6.5 km pace. That's the plan. Slow down now. Slow down. Otherwise you'll burn up later on. Let's be clever for a change. Let's use strategy and the brain. And not let the monkey out of the cage. Next kilometre done. I want to run 650 pace. Nice and easy. Next kilometre. 6:15. Okay. Be aware of that. But you're feeling good, so keep going. Kilometre 2 complete. Need it again to be around 6:50. About 6:25. It's weird, isn't it? Last week I was doing those intervals, trying to hold this pace for 5 minutes. I couldn't do it. But surrounded by people, it feels so much easier. You see us now. We're to the end now. Third kilometre run. Time 6:44. It's more about pace now. That's where I should be, I think. As soon as I just drop off. Hold. I don't know, it's just because the route's very straight. You can see the horizon almost. But the kilometre markers really come up quite quick. It's quite refreshing. 4th kilometre through, 6:46 km pace for that one. It's consistent. It's exactly where I should be as well. Apart from a little bit quicker start. This is looking good at 4K, but with my engine, it's all about the last 3. 5K in 32 minutes. It's about bang on where I did Newcastle 10K. 5th kilometre gone through, 6:43. That's 3 kilometres by a road there, it's really consistent as well. Holding that pace well. Okay, halfway. Kilometre 6, 6:47. 4 kilometres in round there, really. Very consistent. Look at that. Moving it out so far. Give yourself one of these. Nice. 7K, 6:55 km pace. That one. A bit slow, but a bit of a hill there. Haven't blown too much. Now, we're firing off 3. Where I always struggle with. Let's try and get these in the back. Come on. 8K, lap pace, 6:31. I'm so pleased with that. I'm running with a smile. Maybe that helps more. Not being too hard myself. Enjoying it. Feeling good. Time's reflected. Keep going now. Run now, wine later. Thanks, mate. I'm pretty much on target now. I don't think I want to blow up too much. I wonder if I can push on. And really make me something to be proud of. I'm proud of myself to start with. This has been great. It's got a plan. But how much more have I got? I don't want to look back and think, have I gone quicker? So let's find out. 9th kilometre, 6:49 pace. Everything's in this last 1 hour. Come on. Already. It's been a win. Let's make this a massive win.
We're at Newcastle.
Yeah.
My plan again was to start off at 6:50 kilometre pace for the first 3 kilometres, then go to 6:40 and then see what I've got left towards the end, the final 3. I haven't looked at my final splits yet, but what I can say is I smashed it. I wanted sub 69, I got 66. Took 3 minutes off my last 10k time. Really pleased with that. But I'm more pleased about how the strategy of that race went. It didn't get into my head. I didn't panic. I didn't blow up. The first 2 kilometres were again probably too quick, and I thought, well, this is the point where I'll probably panic, but didn't, and held the pace. And then the final 3 kilometres were coming up. I even pushed it, and they got quicker. Game plan worked perfectly. I felt I had energy right all the way through the race, right to the end. I was patting myself on the back, literally, on the course, because I was doing so well. So I think that does help with my mindset, being positive all the way through and just enjoying it and just feeling confident and feeling strong. And then I had a nice, strong finish at the end. So that was a great success. And it's a strange feeling, finishing a race and feeling proud of what I've achieved. I would normally say now shower time, but it's Starbucks time and then drive home time. But yeah, but that was a good time. Hey besties, back onto the workouts after that great run. Everything went so well at the 10k, and there's a lot of lessons to be learned from that. And I think one of the ones I really realised was just how being kind to yourself when you're running and afterwards makes such a difference. So I didn't blow up. I was kind to myself. I was encouraging myself, and I didn't just keep thinking doom was coming. So it couldn't have gone better, that race. But the next big one is the winter warmer, and that's Saturday. Today is Tuesday. So XBorder was Sunday. I recovered Monday, didn't do anything. Today, back out there, first workout of the week. I'm gonna have to do 3 workouts this week only. Rest Friday, so I'm in the best shape for Saturday, because what I found from the XBorder one was, I think for me, recovery days the day before really work. I don't really need to waken the legs up with a shakeout run or anything like that. So for me, rest. So 3 workouts. Today is an interval session or a quality run. So that consisted of a 15-minute warm-up and then 5-minute run at 6 kilometre pace, or as close as you can. I think I got to around about 6:09. No, 6:02 I got to that on that first one. And then jog for 3 minutes, recovery jog. Try and get your breath back. And then back on another 5 minutes push. And the second push, I think I only managed about 6 minutes 25 for that interval. Should have been again 6, but I gave it my best shot. And then it was a 15-minute cool down jog. Maybe it's even from XBorder. I felt better about myself, more confident about myself. And there was no apprehension of like, oh no, this next interval's gonna come up and I don't think I can do it. It was more about, yeah, I can do it. And if I can't, I'll just give it my best shot. No one's gonna judge me, I'm just gonna try my best. And then I've got strength and conditioning to do and an easy run to do, and then relax, and we're back to the winter warmer. Now I think that is a big moment in the comeback project, because The winter warmer is using the exactly same course, because it's the same running events organizer, as the Mo Run. Right back on week 1 when I did the Mo Run benchmark run, and I set that time, and I was even then disappointed with what I ran. It's kicked off this whole comeback project, coming back fitter, stronger, building that foundation, back to basics, and being kinder to myself mentally. So it's going to be really interesting on Saturday to go back to where this began and to find out where I am now. But in the meantime, shower time. Woo-wee! Hey besties, strength and conditioning workout of the week complete. And because it's a short workout week, only the one, and concentrating on upper body and core. Leave those legs fresh as much as possible. I enjoyed that, just a 30-minute set, not too hard in intensity, just slow and controlled, just really what strength's about. This is not a HIIT workout. It's not about chasing the sweat. Some familiar workouts are in the workout still, which is nice. Still working on any kind of improvement on doing a pull-up. Yeah, I'm still working on that. This time I had dead hangs and scapular pull-ups. Knee raises, quite enjoy them. There was no leg raises, probably why I enjoyed the knee raises a bit more. Leg raises are hard. A workout that was new into the comeback project there was the dumbbell lateral raises. I enjoyed those as well. It was a good push, that. Just trying to get just the right amount, just so it's heavy, but I can only do another rep or so. But I enjoyed those. They were something a bit different. Sometimes that's what I think what I need in a workout. It's just to mix things up a bit so it's not too repetitive. Repetition has its place. You know what's coming, you know exactly what you need to do, you know what you've done in the past. But when you're trying something new, you're like, oh, this is different. I'm trying to get the right form. And also, I wonder how this feels. I wonder how many I can do of these. Strength and conditioning workouts complete for the week. So now it's time for a quick shower, and then I get working on editing for the XBorder video that I took. Not XBorder, XBorder. Yeah, that makes more sense. Shower time. Hoo-wee! Well, I thought it was XBorder. It's like X Factor or X-Men. It's not. It's not the Cross Factor or Crossmen. Crossmen. Urgh. I'm so annoyed. Well, that was a lovely easy run, and it was so nice to actually run with somebody, because that never happens with me. One of my followers on Instagram, my bestie, Graham, said he'd like to come along on one of my runs. I post a lot on my other social media platforms daily, and I think you might have seen I was having a bit of a tough time, and we both have talked in the past about how running is our therapy and it's so good for our mental health, that I think he said as well that he wanted to come along and just work out and do a run with me. So that was nice. You see, could the run be 45 minutes? I was like, yeah. And I was like, can you run at an easier pace than probably what you're used to? He's like, again, yes. So great. No pressure about how fast I've got to run, and just a 45-minute run. I think we might have even seen an otter's tail. Graham saw a sploosh. Could have been a fish, could have been a duck. But there are otters in that river, so I'm saying it was an otter. I'm saying that was an otter's bottom that he just caught a glimpse of there. So yeah, come running with me and you'll see an otter's bottom. It's just nice to have somebody to run with for a bit. I've always been a loner, but sometimes even loners need a chat now and again. But yeah, run done, and then I said afterwards, see if even fancy grabbing a coffee. So he took me for a coffee to Valentine's, which was lovely. Everything's in place. Tomorrow, Friday, will be a rest day before the big one, the winter warmer. Has the comeback project worked? Is there a difference? Find out in this episode. You're lucky. You're getting 2 runs for the price of 1. Well, for the price of 3, really. Yeah. It's the winter warmer, the benchmark. Can I beat Al from week 1? I've got my girls with me on that one. There's a coffee shop that could be closing quite soon, but hopefully it's still open on Saturday, so they can have a hot chocolate whilst I run around in the rain. Al, you're done. It's now just the big one. The winter warmer. Bring it on. Shower time. Woo-wee! Already it's looking a lot quieter than the Mo Run. There's also seeing a slightly different course as well. That might affect things with trying to compare against the Mo Run. Alright, goals. Well, definitely trying to beat
the benchmark mode run, 1:08:53 I think it was, and then Newcastle 10k came after that in the comeback project, and that was an hour 10, and then finally the XBorders came, and that was 1 hour 6 minutes and 30 seconds, and that was run 6 days ago. Let's see where I am now. Goal is, can I beat those times? Main goal, can I do sub 106? But even splits again. Race strategy, that seemed to work. Kindness seemed to work. Lessons learned from XBorders. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm always below in my final 3 kilometres. So let's see if I can make the last 3 kilometres my strongest. Go through the 5k mark in lap 1. 32 minutes. Should be about spot on. Faster than that, I've overcooked it. Slower than that, it's already over. So let's try and get through lap 1, 32 minutes. Let's enjoy it. Let's have fun. Let's be kind to myself. And let's smash it.
Not bad, really. Next bit. 10kers.
This is feeling quite difficult, but trusting is the issue. I feel like the main pack's gone, getting away from me, and I'm at the back. But maybe at my pace, I'm not going off too fast. This is where I need to be. So keep the monkey caged, let them go. First kilometre, 6:37. Happy with that. That worked. That's faster. Second kilometre, 6:50. Okay, that's alright. That's alright. But don't let this be the start of the downward spiral. Hold, then push. Next flash up. Kilometre 3, 6:51 pace. Fifth will be on. It starts now.
Come on now, let's go!
Thank you.
Amazing work, guys! Keep you up.
That 4, 6:41. Good. It needed a bit of an increase. Now, hold in 6:40 if you can. It's feeling harder than I thought it would be. Just because of how more we spread out. This feels tough. Come on, 5. 6:54. 5k mark. 34 minutes. It's not looking good. Gotta keep going. It's about pace, speed, distance. Oh, grit. I've got that. This feels like a training session on my own. I'm never good at this. Good gloves are off. I'm in business.
Are you doing 5k or 10k?
10k. Holy hell. Lap 7. 7:23. That ain't good. Not just over 7. But, right, what I've learned. That kilometre's gone. Thinking about next one. Time's getting away from me. And also, burning up. So hot. Winter warmer. Yeah. Winter scorchio. Well, on the plus side, about 10,000 steps. Lap 7, 8:03. Oh my god. Mental strength time. Keep going. All goals have gone, but if I can get the fast 3Ks comparable to what I've done in this one, sort of a win. Lap 8, 8:21. compare this against XBorder. What's happened? You're only good as your last race. I was good. Now I'm back to being crap. I'm gonna try chopping these turns, never done before. I'd say 10th of a second. Oh yeah, let's give it a try. Thanks, mate. Lap 9, 8:08. I'm at the point now where it's meh. This time on Sunday I finished. Still got Kate. Ooh. Thank you, well done. I spy an energetic penguin. Amazing. Thank you. What a great penguin.
Well done. Absolutely fantastic.
I loved your little jump there.
Thank you.
Well done.
Well, what to make of that? I think with being quieter, it was really hard to keep pace. So it ended up just being a training run. I had no one to attach onto. Being kind is what I learned from XBorder. I tried to stick with that plan for about 2-3 kilometres, but then mindset changed and I just started hating it. I just knew I was failing all the way around. And I was just getting worse and worse. Even over 7 kilometre pace, I was like, okay, hang on to that. And then I started getting over 8. So it was a hard graft. All my goals I set myself, failed all of them. From week 1's benchmark, didn't even beat that. Went through the 5k slower than I expected. And then 1 hour 13:41. So yeah, it's the slowest 10k of the entire project. So I don't know where that leaves me. I'm sure Al in the studio will have a little chance to think of something positive. At the moment I'm struggling. But I'm in a cafe, I'm having a coffee with my girls, and I'm starting to get warm now. And I've got a lovely, subtle towel. Is this my towel? I think that's my towel. Is this what the comeback project is all about? It was about times or speed, or it was about building and changing mindsets and just working on that mental strength just to keep going. When things get tough, just keep going. Very strange getting a penguin at the end as well.
It's like a joke on these.
Oh, it's a joke? Wait.
Why was the penguin popular?
Why was the penguin popular? I don't know.
Because he was an ice guy.
What?
What do you call a chocolate train?
I don't know. A choo-choo. See, everything's fine with the world again. I've had some terrible jokes. Meg's got a chocolate. I've got a coffee. Coffee time. This project, similar to me, has grit, determination, and heart. The things we're told matter most. And they do. They're phenomenal traits. They get you out the door in all weathers. They keep you going when it hurts. But this project has forced me to ask the question, is this enough? Because if grit alone was the answer, I wouldn't be sitting here still thinking, why do these things keep slipping away? And maybe that's the uncomfortable truth. Maybe it was never a lack of passion, effort, or heart. Maybe the problem was the structure I was standing on. Because no matter how strong you are, if your foundations have a weakness, you're always fighting collapse. Showing up relentlessly, without the right support, without the right structure, and a lot of times alone, isn't bravery, it's repetition. The comeback project is over. And not because I've failed, and definitely not because I've succeeded, because it's shown me my strengths but also where my weaknesses are, and that's something I couldn't have learned without this project. Thanks for being here. Be kind to yourselves and each other, and smash hit. Thanks for watching.